My name is Sitty Juma. But with time, everybody amenizoea kama Sitty wa henna. So nishazoea watu wengine wananiita Mama Sitty. Nataka kwenda wapi kupaka henna? Kwa Mama Sitty. So ni kitu ambacho nimezoea kuitwa chochote. Kuna ambao wananiita Mama Sitty, Auntie Sitty, Sitty wa henna, Sitty Juma. So all of these names zote zinakwenda kwa, ama wengine wanaita Mama wa henna. So yote imekuwa ni katika yale ambayo yanaitwa, na nafurahia nikiitwa kama Sitty wa henna. Henna is something beautiful that everyone, at least once in a lifetime, someone would love to have it. For us, it is very significant because maybe someone doesn't like henna, but eventually you will one day have to have henna, especially wale mabibi harusi, those who are getting married, those who are maybe having functions, parties or something. Henna makes you feel beautiful. Henna is like doing those beautiful tattoos and you feel like this tattoo is making me look wonderful. But I will say henna is more than just a tattoo, because when you do a tattoo, you'll only do one design and it does not come out. With henna, you can have different designs, different times, and I will say you will have designs that will cover all round, Arabic, Indian, Swahili designs, Khaliji designs, Sudanese designs. Even the people of the houses in Nigeria, they have their own beautiful designs that we appreciate.
Sitty describes henna as that beautiful touch that instantly makes you feel elevated. But to her, it's far more than a temporary tattoo. A tattoo stays the same. Henna lets you change, express, and reinvent yourself with every design. And within her culture, applying it carries deep meaning, marking identity and even symbolizing the differences between men and women.
Kupaka henna iko kwenye culture. In Kiswahili, we could see even my grandmothers and all of them, you know, like they like removing the plant from the tree, pounding it, mixing it with lemon and applying it. They never used to have like beautiful designs. Sometimes they just used to have like a big dot, but they have the color. Mostly henna, it's the color that it gives you. It attracts. And to us Muslims, mostly we say henna differentiates the men and the women. So all the women are supposed to have henna to know like that is femininity. You know, like it's feminine. Mostly it makes you look ule mwanamke mrembo, mzuri. Ukiongeza na henna, mwanamke mashallah henna yake huwa kawaida haikosi kwenye vidole. So you are known like this is a woman. You can take it for instance, labda mumeanguka pale, watu wengi mumeanguka, mumekufa na hawajui nani ni wanawake, nani ni wanaume. Having henna, having cutex, and maybe it's just parts of the body they know, hichi kidole cha mwanamke, ama huu ni mkono wa mwanamke, if you have henna. Henna is a plant, it grows like a tree with leaves. So the leaves are taken, they are dried, they are grinded. You have the powder, you mix it with other ingredients, and mostly natural ingredients are best, and then you'll get the henna paste. Once you get the henna paste, you mix it and you can draw with it. It's advanced that nowadays we have the cones. Long time ago we used to just put it in a bowl and you'll take a stick in order for you to design on the hand. But we thank God for the advancement and the growth. Okay, as we were growing, we used to see my grandmother or my mom doing for us the henna on the hands. Maybe family, somebody will come, my aunties and some people will come and they will do henna on our hands. We used to love doing it. Knowing how to do the designs was so inspirational since I was young. Like after I was 15, I used to notice different flowers on different things, and maybe I will see pictures, or maybe we'll see movies of Indians mostly. They have henna on their hands and you want to do something closer to that. So it was so inspirational looking at the pictures of ladies having henna. And in the town that I was growing in, there were not so many people who used to know how to do henna. I grew up in Kisumu town. So there were not so many people, but who used to do henna for people. So I came to know that age that I was in, there were not so many people who used to do henna at that age. The people who were doing henna were the older people. So I said, no, I know how to do it, and I can do it better because I can learn how to do the new designs that are in. And I used to do designs until the older people used to come to look for me so that I can do the designs on them. So I used to do it in Kisumu until I was 21. I used to do it so much in Kisumu. When I came to Nairobi, I used to do henna in Kisumu. I used sometimes to charge, sometimes not to charge. My dad never used to like me charging people because everyone, we've grown up together, so why should I charge them a lot? So when I came to Nairobi, I started doing henna on an Eid day. It was a certain time that it was Eid day. Eid day, I was staying with my uncle and he put up a tent for me. He told me, since you know how to do henna, let me put up for you a tent at home and then people can come and they can do henna. So I used to do it in the house, but when there were so many people, it's overwhelming. He kept a tent out for me and I started doing it for all the neighbors, the kids of the neighbors, and anyone who came, they could sit there and I get to do it. So I said, this is money making. I have to now start doing it like for real, like to do it for all other people. And I can earn a living. But still I used to do it as a part-time, not a full-time thing. It was a challenge for me to be at work and do the henna because everyone was now looking for me and they could look for me. It was at night, during the day, you know, any time of the day or any time of the week, you know, someone will come. I really need to have henna done, and people could come anytime and they want to do the henna, and maybe I'm at work. So it was a challenge for me to remain at work. So I had to quit. It was not a challenge for me to get clients because word was now going around that there's this person who knows how to do henna. I had to get a diary, get a book and plan. Today I will come and do for you. Tomorrow I will go and do for that person tomorrow. And it was such a big challenge when it used to be like it was time for me now to go back home. Sometimes I used to sleep I go to someone's house, I do for them their henna. It is so late at night and I have to sleep over there. It was a challenge at home because maybe your parents can understand you. Sometimes they cannot understand, where is this girl? And you cannot convince everybody. Like I went to do henna for so-and-so and it took time. So since it was late, I had to sleep at that place. It was not even proper because I was not yet married. I was not even when you're married, it was not looking like a good thing. Today you sleep in this one's house, tomorrow you sleep in the other person's house. It's a big challenge, but it takes a lot of understanding and trust. If you have to spend a lot of time in someone's house.
Sitty perfected her craft early, and word spread fast. Suddenly, she was in high demand, moving from client to client, sometimes working through the night. And with all that came the everyday realities of the job. Clients unsure of what they want, others changing their minds mid-design, and a few reacting to the paste. It wasn't always smooth, but she kept going.
There are too many challenges maybe. You know, you can make everyone happy, but not everyone can be happy with maybe something that you've done. Sometimes it happens that you can draw on someone and then they don't like the design. So they go like, please, I don't like this design. You have to rub it, remove it. I'm going to wash it. It makes you heartbroken. And that person also feels heartbroken because she doesn't like the design. So sometimes you can help it, sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes you're halfway done and someone says, you have done this design for me. I have done it before, the same type, so I want it out. Or someone tells you, do you know what can wipe it out? Or also challenges of reaction. Henna sometimes is mixed with different things. Sometimes it is very hot on the skin. Sometimes it even burns the skin. So if someone will get such a challenge, they are not happy. Henna, sometimes we use the black henna, which is a hair dye. Immediately you apply it on somebody and immediately they start feeling like it's burning their skin. It's reacting. Someone goes to hospital, and trust me, sometimes we do brides, their henna is still arm's length, knee length. That is so much. So you can imagine if someone is reacting and they react to the whole hand, even the groom is not going to enjoy his wedding night because of that. So there are so many challenges. Apart from just someone liking the henna or not liking, sometimes you get someone who is very big or very small. You have to know how to adjust the flowers accordingly. And sometimes someone knows what they want, sometimes they don't know what they want, so they leave it up to you and they're happy. Sometimes they leave it up to you and they're not happy. So most of the time, I actually tell someone, since it is henna, this time you have something that you like. If you have something that you don't like, we can use it next time. Henna is a body art. People have different ideas. People want to do henna and someone can just choose. Since it's, I don't do henna for men at all. I don't like doing henna for men. We mostly do henna for ladies. So with the ladies, we can draw anywhere. Myself, I restrict myself nowadays. But before, I used to draw the back, the front. If someone wants maybe somewhere there, if someone wants up on the arm, if someone wants on the back. So some people still do it. Some people want to do the henna from the neck till the backbone, you know, the lowest part of the backbone. I'll say till the, okay, you understand. Some people want to do it on the thighs. Some people, so just come up with your good idea and we'll make you happy. Highlights in my career, I'll say I've traveled to different countries just doing henna. I've been an ambassador for Kenya in different occasions. I've gone to Ethiopia, Sudan, Nigeria. I've been to Burundi. I've been to Uganda. I've been to South Africa. Different places, just doing henna. I've been to Dubai. Most of the time I used to be in Dubai doing henna. So I've been to different places to do henna. I've been in Saudi and I've done henna also for people there. I say henna is something that can be done anywhere in the world. And people, I have students who are in different countries, in America, in the UK, in Australia. I have students who are in Canada, Sweden. I have students, I'll say I have students all over the world. Those who are in Oman, Saudi, Qatar, everywhere. And girls go Somalia, everywhere. In Nairobi, we have students in Nakuru, Mombasa, Kitui. We have students in Isiolo, Mandera, Wajir, Marsabit. And mashallah, they are good. And the students who've come just through me. And they come, they travel, they come till here to learn how to do the henna. And they perfect and they go to back home and do it for the locals at that place, in different places. I'll not forget, in Kisumu also, I still have students who are there and they've learned and they do it. Bungoma, Kakamega. I love spreading the wings. As I say, I love spreading my wings. You can see my partners. I'll call them my partners. They're my sisters. They're my friends. They're people I'm always with, and they draw as good as I do. We have Salma. Salma, look here.
Kwa majina naitwa Salma. Mimi ni mchoraji wa henna. Alhamdulillah, hii henna imetutoa mbali. Ni miaka mingi nimekuwa nikifanya henna. Na kitu napenda kuhusu henna, alhamdulillah naweza keti hivi. Hauna kitu lakini Allah akakuletea riziki. Ukapata mtu ukamchora. Kuna mwenye anakuja na design yake. Kuna mwingine akija anataka angalie page yako. Unamuonyesha, anaangalia, kama hajapenda anaingia pia kwa page ya mtu mwingine, pia una copy. So hii henna alhamdulillah, wakati tunafanya hivi henna inakuwa ni raha kwa mwenye unamchora, na pia wewe mwenyewe kama yeye akipenda unafurahia. Design zinakuwa ziko nyingi. Kuna Indian, design ya Indian. Mwingine yataka maua ya Kiswahili. Mwingine yataka tu tattoo peke yake.
She goes by Saluhina on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. We are there all over. We have Fatma. She's being drawn now. She also draws. She also does good henna. I have Fatma and Amina. Fatma also is an artist. Amina is a very good artist at the same time. So when someone comes here, they don't only have to look for Sitty. They can look for anyone and they'll get the equal services. And I have friends whom I would love to mention. I have Ruksar, I have Mustanira, I have in Nairobi, I have Maida and Yusra. They're all my friends. They know the designs that I do and they have their own designs and they also are well known by people. We have girls in Nairobi, we have in South B, Kileleshwa, we have in South C, we have girls in Pangani. I have so many students everywhere in Nairobi. So someone just has to trust, like if I go to this place, I will get someone who does henna. We are all over.
As the Ramadan season builds toward its end, demand for our work rises. Everyone wanting that final touch of beauty before the celebrations begin. What once relied on widespread referrals has now grown into a digital spotlight, with social media carrying her craft further. And through it all, her journey stands as proof that when talent meets consistency, beauty always finds its audience.
Ramadan days are themselves are very slow because not so many people in our culture want to do henna. Not so many people, but they are there, those people who want to still come and get their hennas done. There are only some of the people who want to also get henna done at that time. But 1 week to Eid, just during Ramadan, I will say on the 20th day of Ramadan to the end of Ramadan and after, it is overwhelming. It is super busy. Everyone wants to come for henna. And then the last 2-3 days, it is overcrowded everywhere. Be it here, be it in Isli, be it anywhere where people are doing henna is overcrowded because it's a symbol of happiness. Henna is a symbol of, I am very happy I finished my Ramadan and now I'm celebrating, this time that has passed. So everybody wants to go and get their henna done. They want to feel beautiful. They are beautiful, mashallah. They want to add the beauty of henna on top of what they are. I will say before social media, it was a word of mouth. Like someone could just say, Sitty, and give out my number and someone will come looking for me. But with social media, if someone will just ask like you look for me on the internet or look for anyone on the internet, if you just type the word henna, and so many will come on for you. And when you look for someone in Nairobi, then you will get all of us. In Nairobi, you will know there is Sitty, there is Salma, there is Maida, there is Yusra, there is Ruksar, there is Mustanira, there is Zena, there is Farida. MashaAllah, all of these people will come flowing in and you will get to know there are so many people who are doing henna. So particularly, I will say Sitty is a brand already. So someone will say, I'm looking for Sitty. My name, by the way, I spell it with S. So many people look for me, but they look for me with the letter C. Sitty as in the city of Nairobi. No, my name starts with S. So if you look for me on social media, you type in Sitty, S-I-T-T-Y, Sitty's henna, you will get me, definitely. So once we started doing the social media and we started doing the, like advertising ourselves on internet and all that, it has made us really grow. At least there are so many people who are following you, there are so many people who like you and all that. I'll say social media is beautiful. But myself, I'm not so much on social media because I do mostly bridal hennas, and the hennas require you to maybe someone who is not covered. with our religion, you have to cover, you have to hide, you have not to show off and all that. So I'm on low profile. But I don't say that to everybody. Other people post, other people put their hennas and the designs they've done. I don't do it most of the time, but I am there. Not so loud, but I'm there on a low profile. The young girls, I'll say henna is an art that all the young girls or all the girls need to learn about this, because if you're a mother, you have neighbors. If you're a mother, you have kids and you have neighbors. Maybe someone wants to do henna, like I learned from that. Doing henna on myself and my small sisters and doing henna for my neighbors is what has made me what I am today. That is how everyone knew I know how to do henna. So it goes the same way to even the other people. If they learn from the, you know, like from this young age, and it is something that gives you money, it is something that gives you happiness, it is something that makes you, you know, like sociable, people will like you also. If maybe you're doing it, maybe just a small design on the hand, on small kids who are around you, they will just spread your name whether you like it or not. So it is always good for all the girls to know how to do henna. Like I've seen friends of mine who've said they have gone to a place, maybe they're not living here, maybe they're living abroad. They've gone to a place, maybe people are doing henna, and it's overwhelming. As I tell you, during Eid, everybody wants to get their henna done and they don't know how to do. So they go to someone who knows how to do henna. Actually, on Eid day, all the kids want, like I told you, from like when we were young, they just used to do like a dot for us and a little bit on the hands and on the feet. If you know how to do that, even your kids will not want to go anywhere. They will just want the little henna to have on their hands. So it is good for the girls to know how to do even the little henna just on the hands, to get to do it on themselves or on their friends.